Welcome to Buildings of Tomorrow. My name is John Lester, and in this episode we'll be talking about the Aspern project in Vienna. I'm joined today by Markus Winterholler, the product owner of the digital lifecycle at Siemens Smart Infrastructure. Markus, thank you for joining us.
John, thank you for having me.
Tell us about the Aspern project.
So the Aspern project in Vienna is a project where I'm leading a use case. It's called the BIM use case. And the Aspern project is developing a whole new area with a lot of buildings. And we selected buildings to bring our digital lifecycle to these buildings to create digital twins. So this is already the second phase. The first phase was running for 5 years, and now we have the second round.
Wow.
And that's fascinating because now we're really starting with the greenfield buildings that are newly built, bringing BIM to these processes. And at the same time, we are looking at the first phase buildings, the brownfield buildings there, how to BIMify them.
Okay.
And so we have both worlds in there that are important for us in the digital lifecycle, brownfield building and greenfield buildings.
So this is a new neighborhood which has been developed?
Right. The city of Vienna is creating a huge new area, and the project is a joint project of Vienna Networks and Siemens. And so we also have the energy company in Vienna joining this, and we're doing here collaboration together. And these are real buildings, so people are living there. We have a school connected, a school campus. We get the live data from our Siemens sensors, and we have BIMified this school campus. So we have a nice 3D model of this. We can visualize our performance data from the building there. We also have residential buildings like dormitory for students and a residential area. So we have all different kinds of buildings, and we are currently are following up there on a technology center and also equipping this with the latest technology from Siemens and other companies. And we are making sure that the digital twin is up to date there. It's created. We have the BIM process there for construction, and we'll take over this BIM into operation phase. We are working with the facility managers, with the construction companies, with the architects and planners.
So everyone involved is dedicated to this approach from the very beginning.
Absolutely. And everybody knows it's a research project. So we are really learning there, trying new stuff out, and we are committed. We take a serious amount of money and a very long time. The project is running for 5 years.
Yeah, you mentioned. Yeah.
And we are putting in here a lot of our knowledge. And I'm glad that I can use a digital lifecycle for this, because this is helping creating a lot of interesting applications.
Well, it'd be a very interesting project because, as you mentioned, you have groups of buildings that are at different stages. You get to test this BIMification process for the brownfield sites. You have the new approach, understanding what you need today for the digital lifecycle to apply to new buildings. This is something that's difficult to replicate in a single neighborhood in a normal city, correct?
Right. And since we have so many people dedicated to new and cool stuff there, they are using our digital twin to extract all this information, to turn their heads around new applications. What can we do there? Because they also have the freedom of doing research and try out new things, and that's helping us very much because we have all these people using our digital twin there.
Perfect. So this is a testing site for them as well to understand what they're able to leverage out of this data.
Sure. I mean, it's a good site for us. We have access to all these buildings. It's easy to get access there. People, they agree to give us the data, so there are no issues there since it's a research project. On the other hand, we are an enabler. We are enabling others to really make fast progress with the buildings and with the data there.
Yeah, perfect. And you mentioned it's across the whole neighborhood. So does this start to push to this next level where we're not talking about just one building, but we're really starting to talk about cities as a whole?
Right, so connecting all the cities, like the energy trade, that one building that is producing energy can give this energy to the next building who is consuming more right now. All these concepts, they are looked at. And this brings us to our digital lifecycle platform, where we have the digital twin not of just one building, but all the buildings.
Yeah, so you start to be able to understand how different buildings can interact and how the networks supply them, and also in the future how the transport and everything else combines together to service this neighborhood.
Exactly. The transport is a good example, since Vienna Networks, the transport company in Vienna, is also part of this project. In this development area, the first thing they built was really the train stations, and then the building around it.
Yeah.
So, that's a
So
good
you
example.
get to get this information at the same time.
Right.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me here.
Anytime.
Great job.
And thank you all for joining us on Buildings of Tomorrow. Please share, comment, and like this episode, and also subscribe to us here on this channel. We'll see you again soon.